Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here, and it is time for a YouTube Piper's Care. Been a couple weeks. I was out on vacation for a little over a week, about a week and a half, with 4 generations of family. You saw the house that we stayed in. It was wonderful to get to spend just a little over a week with my parents in from Arizona, and my son and daughter-in-law who live not far from where we were staying in Chattanooga, and my daughter Candace, who came over with us from North Carolina. Absolutely wonderful time. Can't recommend highly enough that if you have the opportunity, a multi-generation vacation where a lot of the focus is on the time you spend together. That's just it's a wonderful time you will not regret. At least if you have multiple generations who get along. Otherwise, you may very well regret it. Today, in a 3-star, this is an old Pipe by Lee, or I should say not old, it's the newer one. The 3 stars are just barely visible on that stem. They were stamped and almost buffed out, but a nice little billiard. I have got the blend of the week this week, which is Warhorse Bar. I did Warhorse Green last week. We're doing Warhorse Bar tomorrow. We'll talk about that in more detail. Let's dive into this week's. Well, it's been a couple of weeks since I was out. Before I do that, let me thank people like Carolina Rose and Mark Welsh Piper and some of the other guys, Nathan Wolfenbarger, that are on our email list, prayer list, who help me stay informed since I can't watch as many videos and when I'm out, that sort of thing. And we all have different channels that we watch more often than others. So thank you so much, guys, for helping keep me informed so that I can help the community stay on top of some of these things. If you are interested in being a part of that list, it's a subscription email. You can join. We don't get a ton of traffic. Your email inbox won't be spammed. You can unsubscribe at any time. Link will be in the ash can below the video. Let's dive in. Andy Piper's channel, relatively new channel. He was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. He says the meds are helping some. Any IG issues, you guys know, nasty, horrible, terrible stuff. Let's pray he gets some relief and that he gets some help on the medical front as well. 2 a.m. Pipe on the Patio, our beloved Onion. He has been diagnosed with brittle bones. I can't even imagine what this must mean in terms of a change in lifestyle. Onion, the one thing I got to tell you, keep that lawnmower upright, at least when you're on it. We do not want to see you going down with broken bones. Gentry Vintage. His wife had eye surgery last week. The word I've got is that it was successful. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. It was the repair or replacement of a prosthetic eye. But the surgery was successful. She's recovering well. Drop by, let them know that you've got her recovery in prayer this week. The aforementioned Nathan Wolfenbarger, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, he had said that he had a close friend who had been diagnosed with cancer, a late stage aggressive form, and he did in fact pass last week. Let's keep Nathan and that man's family in our prayers this week as they mourn the loss of a close one. Last but not least this week, Kari, one of our relatively newer presenters, she's got a little one that seems to be fighting an on again, off again stomach bug or some other kind of viral infection. keep her in your prayers. I tell you what, you young parents, it's easy for those of us who haven't done it in a while to forget just how exhausting that is. I was given a little reminder last week on vacation when we had the two littles running around wearing us out. Keep her and her husband in your prayers, and the little one, of course, if you would. Folks, if you're the praying type, keep all of these folks in your prayers this week. Let me know when I miss things in the community. You can do that either by commenting on these videos, sending me a direct email, or subscribing to that email list. So yeah, if you're the praying type, keep them in your prayers, and if you're not, you should be. Light something you like. Let's kick off this week right.